not done this in a really long time. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I'm kind of quiet because Tyler's in the living room and I feel really weird filming when anybody else is around. Like, I hate it. Anyways, I know it is already January 10th and I am so behind. And to be honest, I'm like behind on life. I have gotten to the point that I'm so busy that I am behind on literally everything. My nails chipped. I'm a mess all the time, and I'm sorry that you guys have had to deal with it. Like, I have not filmed a video since my last vlog, and that was so like botched up and just all over the place. And I think I'm to the point now that I think I need to like cut down on just a lot of things, like cut back and be able to really make time. So from now on for YouTube, I'm gonna be posting 2 times a week. I cannot, there's just no way that I can film and post any more than that because I literally have like 4 jobs. I have my YouTube channel, which I don't even do that consistently at this current moment. At my YouTube channel, I have a part-time job, I freelance, and my business. So it's like having free time just doesn't exist. It just doesn't. So you guys didn't even ask about that. That's not what this video is about. Today I'm going to be doing my 2018 favorites, and I started, like, I was driving from our little area where we have all of our inventory and stuff. I was coming home and I was like, you know what, like, people are posting like 45-minute long videos, like, that's ridiculous. Like, if I round up like my yearly favorites, I'm not gonna have 45 minutes worth. Like, I know what was my favorite foundation, and I know what my favorite concealer, my favorite lip product. And I was like, I'm gonna be able to do makeup, hair care, skin care, clothes. And then I got home and I started pulling everything that I love, like all of my actual favorites. And if you guys saw my table right now, it's like embarrassing how much stuff I have on here. So I have perfumes, I have a candle, I have lashes, I have hair, skincare, nails. I just have so much stuff. So this video is going to be long. And mind you, I'm in the middle of cooking dinner right now. My hands smell like sofrito. I have some wine. My tongue is purple. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into it because this is gonna be, I can guarantee, at least 35 minutes long. So I'm gonna start off with fragrance. First is gonna be fragrance because I only have 3 to talk about, and I love perfume and I have way more than just 3. I have right now like 9. I used to be one of those people that would just buy tons of perfumes, and I don't have like a signature scent, so I have a different perfume for whatever my mood is. But I noticed that all of my perfumes were going bad because I didn't use them fast enough. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna keep wasting money on perfumes because perfumes are expensive. I'm not gonna keep wasting money on these perfumes, and I'm missing a perfume. I'm not gonna keep wasting money on perfumes and them keep going bad. I'm not gonna do it. So I've narrowed down my perfume, and out of the perfumes that I have, these were the 4 that I used non-stop. And you'll be able to see because of the bottles. So first one I want to talk about is the Kim Kardashian, the KKW Crystal Gardenia Citrus. You can see I am almost out of this. This is, or is, I guess, my like everyday, daytime, very fresh, very clean. To me, this smell, I love this perfume so much. I don't like her original Crystal Gardenia because to me it smells like her original KKW fragrance, the first one she ever came out with. And you know, I didn't hate that perfume, but I didn't love it either. This one smells like a shower plus flowers, and if you know me, those are my 2 favorite scents, clean and floral. So this is a mixture of that. This lasts all day on my skin. This is something that I will 100% repurchase because look at it, like, I'm literally about to be out of it. I will spray this in the morning and I still smell it at night. A lot of people think that this smells like old lady, but to me this isn't musky at all. It's just fresh and clean and floral, and I don't know, I freaking love this. Another favorite, which has become my everyday, this, I don't know if you can see how much liquid, I'm pretty much halfway through this, and I bought this a couple of months ago, but this has, I don't want to say replace this, only because I think this is like 60 bucks and this was like 20. So I just started using this more just because that one's more expensive. And this one is the Good Chemistry Queen Bee perfume, and you can find this at Target. This smells, oh my god, clean, happy. Like, this perfume makes me feel happy. Like, oh, and it sucks because there's no way for you to smell them on camera, but this just smells so good. And when I posted this on Instagram, I got so many DMs like, oh my god, I love that perfume, oh my god, good chemistry, so good, and they're so inexpensive. Granted, this is a very small bottle, but this has been literally my every single day, like, get out of the shower, spray this all over my body, throw my clothes on, and I'm out the door, and I just love this so much. This will 100% be a repurchase. Now I have my fancier daytime perfume. This is a brand new bottle because I literally just threw away my old bottle because I went through the entire thing in 2018. But this is the Gucci 2 EDP. So this is the heaviest, most blocky. This, you could probably kill someone with this. This is like heavy glass. This bottle is so extra, but this fragrance is clean, pretty, sweet, but not like candy sweet. I love this perfume so much. It's a very underrated perfume. The only other person that I know that wears this is Kathleen Lights, and I don't know why no one else ever talks about this. We used to carry it in the Sephora that I worked at, and they don't carry it there anymore. I checked on Sephora.com, they don't carry it, so Tyler actually got me this one for Christmas. I think they have it on like Overstock or something, but if I can find it, I will link it down below. If you like the same types of perfumes that I like, you will love this. It just smells so pretty and clean and like a girly girl, and oh, it's just so good. This is so good for like daytime things, like out in the daytime, a date, brunch, things like that. So I don't really wear this at night, although you can. Like, I do wear it at night, and Tyler loves this. So this is Gucci 2 EDP. I went through an entire bottle, completely done. I threw it away and then opened this one for the new year, so that says a lot. Now for my nighttime fragrance. Look, there's like, I'm almost out of this. This is Paco Rabanne Olympia, and when I first got this perfume and I first sprayed it, I bought it because my two best friends were like, oh my god, it smells so, like, they were raving about it. So I bought it without even smelling it. I just ordered it online, or no, I lied. I told Tyler to order it for me for Christmas last year. So I got this Christmas last year, and I'm pretty much out of it. This is pretty much my nighttime, like, sexy scent. This smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. It's sweet, but very, very musky and sexy. I don't know how else to describe this, but there's no other perfume, none, that I've smelled that smell like this. And I love it, and when I run out of it, this will for sure be something that I restock. Okay, next we're gonna go with a candle, and this is not gonna be a surprise to any of you guys, but the #1 candle that I burned in 2018 and my whole life is Bath & Body Works Eucalyptus Mint. This candle, to me, I don't know what it is about eucalyptus, but it's so, everything about it. Like, I think I'm gonna get a eucalyptus tattoo because I love the plant. I love the way that the plant smells. Anything that's eucalyptus. I have so many eucalyptus candles, but it's just something that I've always liked the smell of. Eucalyptus body washes, eucalyptus hand soaps, eucalyptus hand sanitizers, anything eucalyptus, I love. And this candle by Bath & Body Works, it smells up the entire house. Your entire house smells like a spa, and I love that soothing smell about it. I literally have, this is like their new packaging. Eucalyptus mint, and I have one other one with eucalyptus mint, and I love it so much. It's a fragrance that if I could have my entire life smell like one thing, it'd probably be eucalyptus mint. So this is my favorite candle. If you have not smelled this, so many of you guys have messaged me on Instagram and been like, oh my god, I love this candle because of you. If you've not smelled this, seriously, go smell it. Now we're gonna go into hair care. I'm gonna do like all the smaller ones first, and then we're gonna go into like makeup because that's where there's a lot. Hair care, I have 4 products to talk about, and these are things that, like, now that they're in my life, they will never not be in my life. And the first thing I want to talk about, which you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, okay, shut up already. It's the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. This shampoo comes in a tub, and when I tell you this shampoo is expensive, this shampoo is expensive. It's like, I think 42 or 46 or 44 or something that's ridiculous. And it's a gray, you can see a nice dip in there. It's a gray mixture, and oh, it smells so good. It smells like mint, and I love that smell, like eucalyptus, minty, rosemary, all that stuff. So this shampoo is a detoxifying shampoo. So you use this shampoo when, like, you're not supposed to use it every single time you wash your hair. Like, it takes up all the buildup. If you're someone with super greasy hair, if you use a lot of dry shampoo or just a lot of styling products that gunk up, and you wash your hair and you feel like your hair just isn't as clean, I highly recommend you using this. I used it today to wash my hair, and my hair just feels so bouncy, super clean. It's hot and I'm cooking, so that's why my hair is kind of like pulled away, because your girl just ain't got time. Out of the entire Briogeo line, the shampoos, this I feel is 150% worth your money. If you just feel like you cannot get your hair squeaky clean, when I wash my hair with this, I literally go like this and my hair feels like clean. And that's a big issue for me because I have very oily hair naturally. Usually every 2 days I have to wash my hair. This helps me out. I can go like 4. I still need dry shampoo, but I can go like 4. So one of the best shampoos ever. Another shampoo I want to talk about is the Pravana, the Perfect Blonde Purple Toning Shampoo. This is 100% vegan, 100% gluten-free, and sulfate-free. And this is the purple shampoo. You can see it's purple. It stains my shower every time I use it, so I literally have to like rinse out my shower after I use it. But it is so purple. If you are blonde and you just feel like you keep getting brassy, grab this shampoo. Like, you can see how blonde. I'm in the process of going lighter again, as you can see right here. So right here it's a little bit more golden, but down here you can see how blonde this is. And this is all thanks to this. This I put in my hair and I let it sit for like 5 minutes. I wash my body, I shave my legs, my armpits, whatever, and then I go ahead and rinse my hair, and every single time it just refreshes the brightness. It makes the brassiness go down. If you're yellowy or orangey, it will help tremendously. And it's really good if you are someone that keeps up with your hair a lot, for like to prolong every time you need to get a toner. This will help a lot. I bought this size on Amazon. It's really big. As you can see, this is the 33.8 fluid ounce. So I will link it down below. Now I have a hair mask, and I bought this recently and I'm literally almost out of it. Like, I'm like down to here. This is the Trader Joe's Shea Butter and Coconut Oil Hair Mask. It moisturizes and revitalizes dry, damaged hair, deep conditioning for soft and silky hair, and it's vitamin E infused. So I bought this at Trader Joe's. I had never heard any recommendations. Nobody ever talked about it. I just saw it and I was like, it's worth a shot. If you've been watching my videos for like the last couple of months, my hair was so dry. I couldn't even believe it. It's something that my hair has never done before. It was breaking off. It was like my hands were getting stuck when I would like try to comb through. Like, when I would try to do this, my hair would get like stuck towards the ends like this. Ugh. So using this has helped so much. My ends feel so much better. They're not 100% because this is years of bleach, people, but they just feel so much better that this is definitely something that I will be using forever. And I think it was only like $3.99, super inexpensive, but it's something that I will repurchase over and over again because it was so cheap and it feels so nice on my hair. It's just so good. If there's something that I could recommend, if you go to Trader Joe's, pick this up, this coconut oil thing. Another thing from Briogeo, which if you've been watching me for the last couple months, you know what this is. This is the Briogeo Rosarco Milk Reparative Leave-In Conditioning Spray. With no sulfates, no silicones, no parabens. And what I do with this, after every single shower when I wash my hair, I will comb through my hair with my Tangle Teezer. I have it right here because I just blow dried my hair today. I'll comb through all of it and then I will spray this. And this just leaves my hair so silky soft. I used this on my sister the other day when I did her blowout and her hair felt like silk. This is another kind of expensive product, but in my opinion, splurging on your hair is worth it. Splurging on your hair and your skincare are 100% worth it. Makeup, meh. Skincare and hair, 100%. So this is just something that I will never not go without. Wait, never not go without. This is something that I will never go without ever again now that I have it in my life. I was going based off of samples. Like, I was using samples for a long time and then I just bit the bullet and bought this, and I have not regretted it one bit. It is one of the best hair purchases ever. And when it comes to skincare, I have two products, that really stick out. I tried my best when I was collecting all the things for this video, not picking things that I was like, oh yeah, I like that, but if something could replace it, then like it was fine. No, I wanted to find things that I was like, no, I have used this and repurchased it with my money over and over and over and over again. These two things are it. The Ulla Henriksen Transforming Walnut Scrub. This is my favorite physical exfoliator for my face. It is, I'm like about to be out of it. I use this like every 2 to 3 days. It is a gritty scrub and I mainly use it in certain areas. I don't use it over my entire face because I don't get like clogged pores or dryness or buildup or anything in a lot of areas. I usually get it in between my forehead, right here on my nose, around my nose, and on my chin. So that's usually where I focus it. and then like whatever's left over, I'll kind of like put it all over my face. But if you have not tried this yet, like I don't understand. For as many times as I have recommended it, at least go to Sephora and get a sample, because I promise you, when you use this on your face and you touch your face after, your face is going to feel like baby. Like it's so soft. So this will be in my life forever. Then we have my cleanser, and I have it in the box because I just repurchased a new one. But this is the Youth to the People Kale Green Tea and Spinach Superfood Cleanser. This is the cleanser right here. A lot of you guys have purchased this because of me. And first of all, I love the packaging. The bottle's beautiful. It comes with a pump. The liquid is so thick that you don't need a lot, like half a pump and you can wash your entire face. Tyler loves this stuff. I just feel like you get a lot of products for how much you pay. It's 8 fluid ounces and I think it's like 36 bucks. You can buy this at Sephora, I believe, only, and it's just so gentle on my skin. I have pretty dry skin, so it doesn't make my skin feel stripped. It just makes my face feel so nice, and it cleanses everything off. I honestly just love it. Now we have one nail care item, and the only reason that I'm mentioning this is because this like was a game changer for me in 2018. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I stopped getting gel nails. I used to get gel manicures every single 2 weeks without fail. And then I calculated it all, and I was like, wow, I spend $740 a year on gel manicures. And I was like, no more. So I bought this little gel nail light. I didn't have any recommendations from it. I didn't see someone post it. I just Googled gel polish lamps. I saw this one. I read the reviews. There were good reviews, so I ordered it, and I have been using it ever since. So many people have bought this lamp because of me. Two of my sisters have it. I think two of my best friends have it. Maybe. It's just so good and so inexpensive. I got the one that's pink underneath. When you plug it in and turn on, all these light up. And I have been doing my gel nails ever since that way. This has saved me so much money. Of course, I spent money on like a kit and getting different colors and all that stuff. But the amount of money that this has saved me going every 2 weeks has been a game changer. And I will probably never go back to getting my nails done ever again. I just realized that I haven't had a lip color on this entire video. First, we're going to talk about primers, and there's only one primer that I will probably ever talk about, and you guys are probably going to be like, oh my god, I already know what it is. But it is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, primer and moisturizer in one. This primer, if you are dry or just want a really glowy base, this is what's going to do it for you. This primer hydrates my skin so well. I do not substitute it for my moisturizer. I moisturize and I use this, and the way that this feels on your skin, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It feels like you're just putting silk on your face. It's so soft, so smooth. It's the only primer that I've really used all year. This is my second bottle of it, and it's like to here right now. And this primer is expensive. This is not a cheap primer, but in my opinion, it is 1,000,000,000% worth it. There's a reason I've seen so many 2018 favorites videos, like recently. Every single favorites video has this primer in it, and it is so good and so worth it. It has hyaluronic acid, and hyaluronic acid pretty much binds moisture from the environment to your skin. So if you're someone that's dry, like I have matte foundation on today, and you wouldn't even be able to tell because I look so fresh and dewy and hydrated, and it's probably because of this primer. I just love it so much, and it's something that I will never not use, never not have in my kit if I can only buy one primer for the rest of my life. Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. Next, I have foundations, and I really only have 4 foundations to talk about. 3 are drugstore, 1 is high-end. I'll talk about the high-end one first. You guys are already gonna know. NARS All Day Luminous. I have a love for NARS mainly because when they do their colors and formulate their tanner skins, they don't go orange. I have an issue with a lot of brands. The darker they go, the more orange they add. And it's like, I'm not orange, I'm brown. So I don't understand why they go from white to neutral, like white to medium to orange. Like, no. And NARS has such a nice olive range. I don't want to say I'm truly olive, because I do get a little bit more red when I'm tan. Like my undertone turns a little bit more red. But just this foundation, the All Day Luminous, if you want something that's glowy and full coverage, which is a very hard combo to find, highly suggest this one. If you want a full coverage that is not heavy, highly suggest this one. The liquid, the formula, if you can hear, is very liquidy. So when you put it on, it doesn't even feel like anything. It feels like you're putting water on your face. One of my favorite foundations, probably top 3 in Sephora. This is probably like my number 2. Absolutely love this, and this is something that I would definitely keep like in my situation. Now for my first, this foundation. For my first drugstore foundation, do you guys remember? Look at this. I kept onto the bottle because I knew I wanted to talk about this in my monthly favorites. This is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. I'm in the shade 757 Golden Tan. This is my dark shade. This is so dark for me right now. But this foundation makes your skin look so youthful, so glowy, so natural, not heavy. A lot of people don't like the fragrance, and I can totally understand that. I can. Once it's on my face and I'm blending it out, it's perfectly fine. But I love this foundation. I'm completely out of it. Like, there's like barely anything left in here, like nothing. I need to pick up another one because I loved this foundation throughout the entire year. And if you've been watching me for a while, you heard me talk about this foundation so much. So this foundation is for sure one of my favorites of 2018. I fell in love with this foundation like 3 times over and over again. This is the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible Foundation. It's oil-free, air light. I use the color 108 Caramel Beige. In my opinion, is the best foundation in the drugstore if you want a matte finish. If I'm gonna be wearing the foundation all day long, I prefer a matte finish just because it wears longer and my natural oils start to like do it up a little bit anyway. If I'm wearing my foundation for only like a couple of hours like I did today, I don't mind a dewier finish. But for long wear, like if I'm working, if I'm gonna be out all day, if I'm going anywhere that I know my face needs to look good from day to night, this is the foundation that I will use. In my opinion, this foundation is better than a lot of drugstore or a lot of high-end foundations. I absolutely love the formula. It's full coverage, but it doesn't make me look cakey. It doesn't make me look dry. I just love it. I hadn't worn it for a while, and I recently wore it, and one of my coworkers was like, oh my God, your face. And it was because of this. I'm almost out of it. Like, I'm pretty much out of this tube, so I need to go get a new one. But this foundation is a must-have for me. I love this foundation, and this is something that I will never stop using. My last foundation is the LA Girl Pro Matte HD High Definition Longwear Matte Foundation. I loved this foundation so much. I wore this was the only foundation that I wore when I was in Europe. It's the only foundation I took with me. It's the only foundation that I wore throughout the entire summer because this is my dark shade. This is the shade Cafe, and when I went, this was the darkest shade that Ulta had, which is pretty pathetic that I was the darkest shade. Honestly, right now I'm really light. I get dark. You guys know I get really deep in complexion, but I love the finish of this foundation. It is so, the coverage is amazing. It's matte without being cakey. It lasts all day on the skin. I just love this, and this is another product that I will definitely repurchase once I'm out. I have a good amount because, like I said, this shade is really dark on me right now. But oh man, if you have not tried this foundation and you like full coverage and matte, I highly recommend this one. Now, when it comes to concealer, realistically, there's only one concealer to talk about, and it's Tarte Shape Tape. I'm sorry, I know Tarte was canceled. I know everybody hated Tarte. It was whack what they did, but this concealer is the best concealer that I have ever used. I tried the Born This Way from Too Faced, and I do like that concealer, but there's something about this concealer. It does not crease on me. The way that it highlights my under eyes, the way that it brightens, the length that it lasts, like one of these lasts me an entire year. Like how? One, I also did really love the ColourPop No Filter concealer, but this, like, I'm trying to think of things that I loved like over anything, and I would pick this over the ColourPop concealer any day. Coverage, I love the finish. I love that it stays put. It's matte. I don't crease. It's just amazing, and honestly, I just love this concealer. Now to talk about under eye powders or translucent setting powders or setting powders in general. I have 3 to talk about, and one of them was a newer one towards, I don't want to say the end of the year, but like more towards the middle of the year. And then 2 of these are actually drugstore. So I'll start with the drugstore ones. First, I want to talk about the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Banana Powder. This powder is a yellow banana powder. I don't know if you can see how much I've used. It's about halfway, a little more than halfway full. This powder, the way that it sets the under eyes, brightens, it just looks so good. If you're lighter than my complexion, I would recommend their lace color. But this one for my skin tone is just perfect. The way that it sets the under eyes, it's nice and smooth. It keeps my under eyes matte. And I'm all for a dewy complexion, but I do not like my under eyes to be dewy. I don't know what it is. I don't want a dewy under eye. I don't want it to move. I don't want it to crease. I don't want it to smear. And this keeps my under eyes like in check. Next is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Light Medium 20. I feel like this was a huge thing for the drugstore in 2018. Like, I feel like everyone was using Laura Mercier powder, and then this came out at the drugstore and everybody went freaking crazy. Whether they still use it or not, everyone went mad when this powder came out. This powder, the way that it smooths your under eyes, it literally makes your under eyes look filtered. It's so soft, so smooth. I like this color because I don't like my under eyes to be stark white underneath. I love the finish of it. I love the formula of it. Love this powder. The last powder that I have to talk about is from the brand Derma Blend, and it's the loose setting powder. This is the translucent color, and I was really skeptical about this. You can see I'm like almost out of it. I'm not into super white translucent powders. It's just not my vibe. I like something with more of like a creamy color to it, like the Laura Mercier or like either of those powders. But this powder surprised me so much because it is truly translucent. The finish of it also is just so buttery and so smooth. I really like it. I do still love Laura Mercier, do not get me wrong. I love that powder and I love the way that it sets my under eyes and I love the color. But this powder kind of took over Laura Mercier for 2018. I've only ever used, I think, one face powder on my channel ever, and it is the Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Baked Face Compact. This is my number one, my tried and true. You will not probably ever see me use another face powder, ever. This powder just does it for me. It lasts forever, honestly. The way that it sets your skin, it has a sheen to it that isn't matte because I don't like my face to look like flat matte, but I do like my face to be set. I absolutely love it every single time. But when I say every time I use this on a client, they're like, what did you just put on my face? And it's always this. They're finally restocked in Sephora's and I am going to buy like 100 of them. I want them in my kit. I want them for myself. I want them under my eyes. I want them as bronzers. I want them period. And it's only $22 and I genuinely feel like this is like my life. I love this powder. This is something that I cannot live without. I use the color 35 Bronze. This is just my jam. I love this powder so freaking much. Nobody talks about this powder. Nobody knows about this powder. From what I've heard, from what you guys have told me, is that Alyssa Ashley is the only other person that uses this powder, and this powder is freaking phenomenal. Does not get raved about enough. Doesn't get the credit that it deserves. Okay, now we're gonna talk about bronzers, and I have two bronzers to talk about. One is high-end, one is drugstore. One of them is my Benefit Hoola. This was a mini that I picked up because I ran through my other mini and I was about to travel when I bought this, so I bought the little one. Benefit Hoola is just the perfect, and it's crazy. It looks like it's my color, so it wouldn't show up. This is the best neutral undertone for anyone. It's not too orange, it's not too red, it's not too gray, it's not too brown. It's just beautiful. It works on every single skin tone, and I'm so excited because they're bringing, finally, and I've been talking about it for the longest time, I'm like, they need to bring a Hoola Dark. They need to do it because they brought a Hoola Light, and that Hoola Light, I don't know who that bronze is because it's so light. But the Hoola Deep, I think it's going to be Hoola Caramel and Hoola Dark. I think those are the two, and I cannot freaking wait because now Hoola can be used on more skin tones, and I will be buying all of them. What is this? Next is my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Look how beat up this is. This bronzer was the best thing to happen to the drugstore. It's a bronzer that I'm wearing today. In my opinion, this bronzer can do no wrong. I still think that they need darker colors because this is the darkest color. I still think that they need to go darker, but this bronzer, it's so smooth on the skin, so buttery, blends like a dream. It's not completely matte. It has like a sheen to it, but it's not shimmery. It's hard to explain, but it gives your skin such a beautiful glow. I love it. If I could only pick one bronzer, I think for the rest of my life, it would probably be this one, and it smells good. Now for blush. 3 blushes really stick out for me. One of them being my Sephora Collection Hot Flush blush. This blush is straight up like pumpkin orange, but it is so beautiful on the face. It gives your cheeks the most beautiful glow. It has a gold undertone to it, like a gold sheen. So when you put it on, your cheeks already have a glow without highlighter. One of the most underrated Sephora Collection products ever. Sephora Collection in general is extremely underrated. Oh my god. Okay, well, Sephora Collection just played me right now because, wow, I feel super played. I will be buying a new one tomorrow because this is my favorite blush from Sephora Collection. Anyways, Sephora Collection is extremely overrated or underrated. No one ever wants to look at Sephora Collection, and they have some gems. As you can see, I've already mentioned 2 of their products, but Hot Flush, beautiful. You barely need to tap your brush in it and you get this beautiful rich orange pigment. Absolutely amazing. Just don't shake it up because then it'll break. Another blush I want to talk about is from the drugstore, and it's from Burt's Bees, and it's in the color Toasted Cinnamon. This is the blush that I'm wearing right now. It's a very soft, like everyday blush, but I absolutely love it. I'm pretty sure everyone was put on to this blush by Kathleen Lights because she raved about this blush, and I went and bought it, and I love it. It's good with every single eye look. It just goes with everything. And I picked it up recently again because I'm lighter in complexion, and I've just been using this non-stop, and I absolutely love it. Such a good formula. It gives a sheen to your skin. It's just bomb. I need to pick up the other colors, but it's bomb. The last blush I want to talk about, this is how loved this blush is. It's broken. This is the color Cinnamon by NYX. It doesn't even, I don't know, but this is a beautiful peachy orange blush to the cheeks. Absolutely amazing. It's completely matte. There's no sheen at all to it. Such a good blush. I don't even know if they make this anymore, but this blush is freaking phenomenal. Highlighters. We're about to talk about probably my number one most talked about highlighter was the Makeup Revolution Shimmer Brick Radiant. This is what this Shimmer Brick looks like. And if you want your I'm gonna want to put all of them on. No. Right now I have on another one that I'm gonna talk about, but I'm just gonna show you. I'm just gonna literally do this. That's it. All right, ready? It blends right, look at that. Look at this color. I mean, this is pretty intense too, but this one is good. It's so inexpensive, and I think this is discontinued, but this was my, for sure, most used highlighter in 2018. Next, I want to talk about another highlighter that I use so much, and it was the e.l.f. Apricot Glow Baked Highlighter. If you guys have been watching, you remember this. You remember this. This is the most beautiful, peachy, apricot-y, golden glow ever. So many of you guys purchased this. This is like my color in the summer. Like in the summertime, a lot of these highlighters are too light. This is it. It's golden but peachy, but just delicious. It's so nice, and the undertone of it is, it's like so hard to see, but the undertone is perfect for the brown girls. Next, I want to talk about the Dose of Colors. I don't even know if this came out in 2017, 2018. I don't remember when it came out, but I use this, and it doesn't even look like I've touched it. I used this so much last year, so much. This is definitely an amazing color. It looks really dark in the pan, but once you touch it, it's like a metallic, beautiful rose goldy golden tone. Amazing. One of my favorite highlighters that I own for sure. If I was gonna get rid of all my highlighters, this one would stay with me. You guys remember me buying this. This highlighter palette is so slept on. This is the Makeup Revolution and Soph X highlighter palette. This comes with a ton of colors. I don't use those two, or really this one. I use this one in my inner corner a lot, but these over here, bro, if you want your face to be seen from outer space, right here. And this was like a recent one from like the last 6 months, but I have used the hell out of this palette. Now my last one to talk about is my most recent purchase, but when I tell you I have not stopped using this since the day that I got it. This is the Jouer powder highlighter in the color Skinny Dip. This is what it looks like here. This highlight, I don't understand. Look at that. Like my finger looks like a Tin Man. It is so, look at that. This is it right here. Metallic, and no one ever talks about that highlighter. Ever. It's so good. I know they have one called Citrine, but Citrine is way too light for like my skin tone or darker. Way too light. It looks like silver. But that right there, like, do you see that? This is one of the best highlighters I've ever used, ever. It is so good. All right, now we're gonna talk about eyeshadows. And if I can think of an eyeshadow palette that I used, I really only used one eyeshadow palette all 2018. And this is me just, aside from single shadows, aside from anything like that, and it's the Kathleen Lights and ColourPop Dream Street palette. This palette is so beat up. I have already hit pan on this color. These colors here I use so much. I'm actually wearing this palette today. I have on this color, this color, this color all over my like creases. Love these two lid colors. I've even used these like teal darker colors. This palette was absolutely genius of Kathleen Lights. I love it. I wish they sold this color by itself because it is magical. It is the best transition color. That's the color that I have on right now. The best transition shade ever for my skin tone. Like a nice neutral, more towards the pink, but not too pink. It's so affordable. This was for sure the #1 palette that I used all year. and going now into 2019. Okay, now we're gonna talk about eyeliner and mascara. This video is going to be like an hour long. I only use one eyeliner. This is the only eyeliner that I use. I will never use anything else. I don't care if you tell me that there's an eyeliner that is blacker or better, because I will not agree. This is the Sephora Collection Eyeliner Hot Precision. Sephora Collection High Precision Eyeliner, and this is in the color 01 Noir Black. If you want jet black matte, I'm talking jet black and extremely matte, this is the eyeliner for you. It's $12. It is so freaking good. Every single time I have a wing liner, people are like, oh my god, what eyeliner is that? Because it is so black. Like, go into Sephora and swatch it. It is so black and so affordable. I have tried Kat Von D. I've tried Stila. I've tried Tarte. I've tried Too Faced. I've tried all of them. This is number one. I don't care. Now we're gonna talk about mascara, and I feel very passionate about this because I am not a mascara person. I usually always wear fake eyelashes, so it doesn't really make a difference what my mascara is like. But in 2018, I did my makeup without lashes a lot more than I normally do. And this is the mascara of 2018 for me. This is Lancome Monsieur Big. This is so black, so voluminous, so like thick. It makes my lashes, I don't want to say it makes my lashes look like I have falsies, because I don't have lashes long enough to look like falsies. But I am in love with this mascara. Now we're gonna talk about lashes. And when I was looking at my lashes, I switched up my lashes a lot throughout the entire year. I would buy wispies, demi-wispies, Kiss, all those different lashes. But there's one brand that stuck out just so much to me, and it's the lashes that I'm wearing right now. And this is from the brand Dame Boss Lashes. These are them right here. I'm wearing the pair of the Boss right now. And I don't have eyeliner on either. These lashes are just so comfortable, and the amount of times that I wear each lash, I don't understand how they haven't all fallen apart on me, because I have worn them so much. I've worn all of them. Like this is another pair of the Boss. These are in the style Ladylike. I've used these a ton. There's another pair in the Boss that I'm wearing right now, and this girl that runs Dame Boss, her name is Taylor, and she is so sweet, so supportive. She supports my brand. She cares so much about her product. She puts in the time. She's young. She's doing this all by herself, and I just feel like her lashes, like, I have just been wearing these nonstop. I did not plan on filming this video today, but I ended up wearing her lashes because I wear them so often. Like, every time I'm at work, the girls that I work with are like, what lashes are those? And I'm like, you can't get them here, but they're from this brand called Dame. So we're just struggling here because this video is like an hour long. But anyways, Dame Boss lashes, these are amazing, great quality lashes, super reusable, amazing, amazing owner. So I'm gonna link them down below so you guys can check them out. Last thing I have are lip products, and can you tell what I used all 2018? All of my life, honestly. So if we talk about lip liners, I got them in all sizes. The NYX Slide On Glide On, but definitely a turn on, lip pencil was my pencil of 2018 and will be the pencil of my entire life. I need them to cut me a check. I need them to hit me up. I need them to send me a box of these freaking lip pencils, because I use these lip pencils non-stop. The two colors that I use always are Beyond Nude, which I'm trying to find the other one. Okay. Need Me and Beyond Nude, which I'm going to swatch them both next to each other. You're probably tired of hearing me talk about them. Beyond Nude is more of like a regular brownie nude, where it's a very warm undertone, where Need Me is more of a like mauve-y brick undertone. So this is Need Me, right there, Love, and this is Beyond Nude. So you can see they look honestly almost the exact same. This is more of like a chestnutty brown, where this one is more of like a brick burgundy-ish undertone. These lip liners, the way that they glide on, the lasting power, I'm still, every time I talk about these, I'm mind blown that no one talks about these. These are literally the best lip liners. Like, look how many I have. Like, I buy it every single time I go to the store. If they have them, I buy them. Like, they're the best lip liner formula, especially these two shades. Like, don't understand why people aren't on this bandwagon yet. Like, I need NYX to hit me up already, because the way that I've talked about these freaking lip liners, is ridiculous. Like, regardless, Beyond Nude and Need Me from NYX, two best lip liners, period, that I've used. My favorite lip liner to exist ever. Now we're gonna talk about liquid lip colors, and I only have one to talk about, and it's NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London, and I use London with Need Me, or no, Beyond Nude, and it is my 100% my number one nude, like my favorite nude. Anytime I'm wearing a nude, it's most likely going to be London with Beyond Nude. Now we're gonna talk about glosses. Oh, I'm missing a gloss. I don't know where it is. Okay, I need to give a quick mention to Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. Yeah, Fenty Glow. That's my favorite lip gloss all year. Number one, my absolute favorite. Don't know where it is, it's probably in my purse or something, but that's my number one. Aside from that one, I have these two NYX butter glosses. One of them is the Intense Butter Gloss in the shade Peanut Brittle, and the other is the Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline. This one is a little bit less pigmented, so I really love it on its own, but it looks beautiful over top of any nude. It's perfect for us tan girls because look at the color. It's like the most beautiful brownie nude. Peanut Brittle is a little bit more pigmented, so this one I personally wouldn't wear on its own. It's a little bit more opaque, but it is absolutely beautiful on top of nude lip liners. Beautiful. Amazing formula. It's not too sticky, doesn't give you butthole mouth. It's just awesome. Another lip gloss I want to talk about is the I Love Sarai and ColourPop Gloss in Need Me. This is one of the best nude glosses in my personal opinion. I love it so much. I love it all over a nude lip liner. I love it with her curvy lip liner so much. That was one of my favorite lip duos of 2019 until Need Me came around, and that was it. But I love this lip gloss. Love the formula. It has a nice pigmentation to it. It just looks so pretty on the lips. The other two glosses I have to talk about, do you guys remember when I would wear these like nonstop? These are from Hard Candy, and these are the plumping serums in Baby Doll and Barely There. Baby Doll I wore more, but this gloss is just, oh, like look at how wet and juicy and shiny. This one is Baby Doll and this one is Barely There. So beautiful, such a fit. Like, do you see how wet? The last thing I want to talk about is a setting spray, and it's the Morphe setting spray. This is this continuous setting mist. When I first bought this, I honestly didn't understand what the rave was about, but the more that I used it, I fell in love with it. And this one is almost done. It is the finest mist ever. I need to buy a new one. It smells amazing. The way that it sets your makeup, it makes you look so set. Like, you don't look like powder. It doesn't look like there's any powder on your face. I just love the glow and dewiness that it gives the skin. A++. Alright guys, so since I feel like I have pretty much been talking for like 2 hours, I'm going to sum this video up. I kind of was okay with this being long because I haven't done a video in such a long time that I feel like I owe this to you guys. I have literally been so behind. Yeah, I will see you guys in my next video, which I'm hoping to upload 2 times a week. I don't have specific days, and I'm not going to time myself to specific days because my schedule is literally all over the place. I just have to film whenever I have time to film. But I hope you guys liked this video. Let me know if there's any of these products that you've bought because of my recommendation. Let me know down below, or if there's any products that are similar to this that you want me to try out, please let me know down below. I think I want to do a drugstore makeup, like new makeup, and go to like Ulta or something and just buy new drugstore makeup because I have not bought makeup in forever. But yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next video, and I will see you guys in my next video.